Nigga!
Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Hey, Kings fans, our promotional Kings mascot basketball giveaway is almost here. Come to the game, and every fan in attendance will receive a Kings mascot basketball. Don't forget to come out to the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot? Slam it, and the Kings fans.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Bobby Markkinen is out there with George Niang. Then it's George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Bailey in at the 2. And for Sacramento, in the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Levine is out there with MP. And it's Sabonis in at the center, filling out the middle. These teams are getting a double dose of each other, GA. How do you see these games playing out?
Well, oftentimes, the team that wins the first one drops the second. I don't know why, but it seems that's the case more often than not.
Now, here's MP. Murray, no good. Now, Markkinen. Niang. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. George finds Kessler.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. MP left side. Banked in off the glass.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Back to George. Niang passes to Kessler. Here's Bailey. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
Sabonis' screen on George. Here's Terrell. Murray kicks to Levine. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Bailey. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Pass to George. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Bailey's got 5 points so far.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Terrell. Rebounded by Bailey.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Now Kessler. Defended by Sabonis. Outside, George. Inside. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Knocks down the 3-ball.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Back to George. Pass to Markkanen. Outside, George. Takes a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's MP following the 3-pointer by Utah. There's the lob to Sabonis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This is why Sabonis' teammates look to set him up for alley-oops. This is the type of chemistry that they have.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
On the wing, Levine. The 3-ball bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 6.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his 3-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
MP against George. Markkanen down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
MP looking around. Murray gets the screen from Terrell. Murray, no good. Utah has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And that one's good, George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. MP dishes to Murray. And here's MP for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. He's got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's George. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Oklahoma City.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Bailey. And George kicks to Niang. Outside, George. Markkanen a screen on MP. The offensive rebound. Kings leading now by 4. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Terrell's got 15.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And some changes here for the Kings. Sharich checked in for Murray. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Levine. Kings leading now by 4. The drive by MP. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside, George. Right side, Markkanen. Bailey passes to Niang. Nice ball movement by Utah. Outside, Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Utah needs to get off a shot here. A nice shot by George.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 3-point game. Charge just screen on George. And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul for the Jazz. Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Collier in for Keontae George. Here's Sensabaugh. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Kings lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Yep, it counts. Terrell's got 19 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Kessler passes to Collier. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Sensabaugh's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Back to Kessler. Now Bailey. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Pulls up. Another miss by MP.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the defense.
Pass to Kessler, and stolen by MP. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Kings lead by 2.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. Another miss by Utah. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Goes up on the wing. MP, no good. Here's Sensabaugh. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now, here's MP. He's got 19. Lays it up off the glass. Terrell's got 21 in the game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Markkanen against Sharich. And it's Bailey that time, the assist by Markkanen. And 12 points for Ace Bailey.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Sharich kicks to MP. Clock at 6. Back to Sharich. MP inside. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. It's not going to go for him. MP has been leading the charge for the Sacramento Kings. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just... He's checked in for the Kings. MP comes in for Keon Ellis.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Here's MP. Last time out, he had 44 points. Pass to Schroeder. Back to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. MP's got the lead up to 6 now for Sacramento. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And so in the game for the Jazz, Collier out there with Keontae George. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's George. 7 points in the game, 2 on the clock. And they get it. The Jazz with another miss. Sacramento leading by 6. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back over to you.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Collier, following the basket by MP.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And the Jazz making a change here. Kessler's checked in. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role. Empowering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Sacramento.
And here is MP. 26 points for him. MP sets the screen for Murray. A 3 from MP. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Collier. To the inside. And Kessler throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's MP. He's got 29 points. To the middle, here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Jazz trail by 11. George looking around. To the right side. Pass to Collier. From the arc. The shot by George, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's MP. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my third year. The end of my third year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that third year.
And the first one drops. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild. But they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now that ended last year when they really bottomed out.
Here's Bailey. He's got 12. Niang passes to Bailey. Now here's Markkanen. Misses the three.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Markkanen. Following the miss by DeRozan. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
George against MP. Right through contact, MP.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now here is George. He has 7. Takes it inside. Utah moving it around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Kings leading now by 13. Pass to Murray. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Murray's got 9 points.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
George passes to Niang. Here's Bailey. Here's the three. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. Schroeder finds MP. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 18. And Markkanen throws it down.
They put it up, and Markkanen just powers it through.
High arcing shot, and MP with the layup. MP's got 38 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Kessler in the post. Eubanks defending. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they've fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any.
Murray down low, working on Niang.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Bailey. He's got 12. Kessler passes to Markkanen. And the 3 off target.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Over the years, DeRozan has become an exceptional passer. So defensively, you can't afford to just overplay him.
Now, here's George. He's got 7. Kessler with it. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
MP up top, defended by George. MP sets the screen for Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to DeRozan, 6 to shoot. Sacramento gets it back. On the wing, MP, defended by George. He gets that one.
And they've been working hard on the offensive glass here in the second, and it's paying dividends. They're getting a lot of second chance points.
George sets a screen. Here's Bailey. No good from outside.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
MP dishes to Ellis. MP outside. Floats it up for Murray. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
Pass to Niang. Back to George. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple. George has got 10.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Back to George. Now Bailey. He's got 12. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Here's MP. Again, Sacramento.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's George. Over to the wing. Niang finds Markkanen. From deep, George. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
First personal foul. Third team.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
The first one falls.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
George passes to Bailey. Launches a three, and Utah another three.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And so it's Sacramento finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Evan Sharp from beyond the arc putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
You take a look at Sacramento, man, they've clawed their way into the top 10 in their division, playing with a lot of energy and executing well.
The big question now, how far can they continue to climb? Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Sacramento Kings.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They've bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Jazz trail by 15. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with. Shot clock at 6. Bailey passes to George. A three-pointer off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was simply terrific. He ended up with 44 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Bailey. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Terrell misses. Jazz trail by 17. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Bailey. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. We have a month of NBA action in the books. Let's now take a moment to look at the Rookie of the Year. It's always exciting to see the new blood making their presence felt. You look at MP, what a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, nobody has made a bigger splash than he has in this early part of the season. He's already living up to his potential.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Bailey. Back to George. Here's Niang. Still yet to score. Over Murray. Kessler. It's good on the putback.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Murray finds MP. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it's Bailey in the corner. Pass to George. Marking in against DeRozan. Puts it up from 12. Just 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. Kessler passes to Markkanen. And yes, it's good. Markkanen's got 13 points.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
MP kicks to Murray. A 3 from MP. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Jazz trail by 18. Pass to Kessler. Now Bailey. A 3 from George. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
George, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's MP. Out to DeRozan. MP outside. Makes it off the glass. MP's got 53.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Here's Bailey, guarded by Levine. Bailey passes to Markkanen. Now Bailey. Markkanen in the corner. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Terrell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And MP throws it down.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. George has got 18 points in the game.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Outside, George. Baseline try. It's rebounded by Sabonis. DeRozan passes to Terrell. Now Sabonis. Outside DeRozan. Deep 2 from Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Bailey. George with the screen on Levine. Back to George. Sabonis with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And the shot goes down. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
George passes to Kessler. Bailey with the ball. 15 points in the game. Outside, George gets the 3-pointer to fall. George has got 21.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far. His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Aston Niang. Back to George. Jazz passing it around. But Trey. Bailey misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself, puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Sacramento. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. Screen by Niang. The 3, nailed from 3-point land. Niang's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And here is MP. Sabonis sets the pick for MP. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Keegan Murray. Nurkic checked in for the Jazz. Here's Collier. The Jazz with another miss. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to George. Down low. And finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic doing everything right on that pick and roll here, and it all starts with a good screen.
And maybe more than any team in the West, the Jazz really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Niang passes the count. Offline with his 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yes, that goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Collier. Now Bailey. 15 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Spins. George passes to Nurkic. Terrell pulls it in. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A shot off that time.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Pass to Niang. It's George on the wing. And here's Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got 6.
The power of Yusuf Nurkic. He absorbs contact as well as anyone.
Levine for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Bailey. That one drops for him. He's got 17.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Here we go, fans. It's your Sacramento Kings.
Sacramento making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. Saric comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in for MP. Utah shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. So on the floor for Utah. Collier out there with Markkanen. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot.
Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass. Looking fearless right now.
Lays it up and banks it in. Ellis has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Kings.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Assisted. Sensible.
And the Kings shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Isaiah Collier.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Clock at 6. Markkanen dishes to Nurkic. Over Eubanks. Nurkic can't hit. And the Kings with possession. Stolen by Markkanen. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Pass to Collier. No good with the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Schroeder finds MP. Sacramento moving it around. Murray sets a screen for MP. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by MP. And that's now 25 points for Keegan Murray. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Sensabaugh. The teardrop falls in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Murray kicks to MP. The three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Markkanen in the corner. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Collier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sensabaugh. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Collier. Pass to Hendricks. Over Murray. Hendricks can't get it to go.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
MP up top. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Sharch has checked in for Murray. And Utah also making a switch. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Kings have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. MP passes to Schroeder. Back to MP. The three. Again, the miss by the Kings. Jazz have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Collier. Yep, that one goes.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Bounce pass from Eubanks. MP passes to Eubanks. Back to MP. To the paint. Wants to get it to Eubanks and does.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Inside. And Kessler throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Sharch kicks to MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's are going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Here's Sensabaugh, and it's good. 2 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Eubanks finds MP. Kicks it out to Ellis. MP with a screen on Markkanen. The three from MP. The rebound by the Jazz. Pass to Markkanen. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Kings ball.
And the Kings making a change here. Jones is checked in. Kings have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Schroeder with a screen on George. Good, he hits again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Bailey passes to Markkanen. That three off the mark. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And that one's good, Ellis.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Bailey. From downtown, basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
MP dishes to Jones. Back to MP. From the wing, Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 23.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Jones off a pick from Terrell. Jones kicks to MP. It's hauled in by George. For Utah, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Free throw line jump shot. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
That's his fourth foul of the contest. McDermott's checked in for Sacramento.
Lineup for Sacramento, number 7.
Now, here's George. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, one, hungrier, two, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
MP, no good.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Pass to Kessler. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Doug McDermott. Kings leading now by 20. Schroeder outside. On the wing, Jones. Back to MP. It's Jones on the wing. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Aston Niang from past the arc. Terrell pulls it in. Terrell's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The rebound by the Jazz. Right side, George. Here's Kessler. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
MP with it. 18 feet out. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Fires for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bailey passes to George. Fires the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Terrell's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Sacramento.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Kessler. To the middle, to the wing on the left. Pass to Sensabaugh, and the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Kings.
Here's Collier.
Carter.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
A truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Post-game treatment, rest, recovery, a little dinner, sleep. Do it all again tomorrow, same as always.
Same as always, after a legendary performance like tonight?
It's the same as always mentality that lets me do legendary things. So never too low, never too high. It's a cliche because it's true.
Wow, incredible job, MP. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. See you next time.